What's up, people? I'm gonna do a quick down and dirty EDC. Okay, first thing, got the little necklace. It's actually got lighter starter fluid in it because I hate when my Zippo runs out. So anyways, it's one of them like blood vial ones, whatever. I just threw starter fluid in it. A little bit of super glue around the top, keep it all clean. Back left pocket. Back left pocket, we got Ace bandage wrap right there for ankle mainly. I don't know if it's Ace or not. And then a hoodie poncho. Boom. Back left pocket. Front left pocket. Streamlight. Woo! Boom. Nice heavy duty. Good. Got some food. Lifeboat bar. Don't really go bad. Not for a long time. Cards, stuff like that. Hair ties. They come in handy. Not to mention I got girls. AirPods Pros. Noise canceling. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. Got some, the time of year allergies bother me. Eye drops that work with contact lenses. Got 3 AAA batteries. Woo! And you can take 2 of them, pop them in with this little thing. Charge the phone. Got, no one USB thing. Charges. Here's a connector for my USB-C. And then, of course, you can't go anywhere without some dice. Woohoo! Gotta have the dice. Oh, yeah. So that's front left pocket. Okay. On my right hip, got keychain, car key, flashlight, rechargeable, black light. Testing this one out. This is actually for like cremated remains and stuff like that, like a little necklace pendant. I've got starter fluid in there as well. This one's like for if you have bug bites and itching, any kind of itching thing going on that's like a bug bite. You can go ahead and hook it up with the phone, burn it. Won't damage the skin, but a little bit of pain, but it takes basically helps psych out the nerves for temporarily to go ahead and get your mind off of it if it's a really bad one. If it's not that bad, just deal with it. This right here, thumb drive, you can do USB-C or USB-A. Boom, sometimes need those. Metal match, so ferrocerium rod. Then eyeglasses, also has a straight edge and a Phillips for eyeglasses. The straight edge actually works really well for that little cremation pendant that's got the starter fluid in it, because you need a straight edge to be able to undo that. This right here is the little peanut lighter I was talking about, just having a backup in case you needed it, you know. So it's literally something like that. Boom, it starts. Woo, works great. Love it. Okay, so continuing to run along with these. Boom, 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 boom. That seems to be better than the Zippos too, because you seal it up really tight, doesn't seem to leak the fluid. Good pair of nail clippers with a file. Okay, and that's everything there. Keep a little thing around it here. Boom, this little, like, sort of like a white, what is it called? Not a rubber band, but it's like a rubber band, basically. So I put that around all of this stuff, and it'll keep it together. There you go. And of course, on a William Locking carabiner, heavy duty, made for weight bearing. Not that I need it for that, but. And I got another one. This one, testing out one of these loud ones. And then you go ahead and pop it back on. That way. Trying that out. And it's still good for me too. Like, it's got it mainly for the girls, but you know, draws attention. You want to try to avoid having to go to something more dangerous situation. Lock I use mainly at the gym. This right here, pepper spray. Got it on a magnetic release. That way it's hanging. All you have to do is boom, grab, ready to go. Pop back on when you're done. That being said, nice thing about the magnets too, these are just fly fishing magnets. You get 5 of them for like 12 bucks. Super cheap, super strong, works great. Right over here, this is another type of carabiner. It's got rope cutting, got a little straight edge. Not gonna need that so much, but the little rope cutting thing's nice. And then boom, another way to spark. Boom. These right here are pill fobs. They've got some of the basics: ibuprofen, some allergy medicine, caffeine for an emergency, stuff like that. And then of course all on William Locking carabiner. And this light right here is actually a little strobe light that is meant mainly for like dog collars, stuff like that. But let's say you're biking, you're walking, you're, you know, not hitchhike, you know, that could be dangerous, but you know, whatever. But the idea being, if you are side of the road, whatever, just might be handy to have that. Got the other lights, but that's just made to keep going. That's everything there. Back right pocket, phone. Okay, so another thing we got, so the front right, what we do is have just a tiny bit here where I can go ahead and come in, grab this right here. You can go ahead and it's just a bandana, so you can use bandana for a lot of different stuff, but it's tied off. Inside of it, it's got $7.50 in quarters in a metal tube. And then this right here actually makes a really good striking weapon for self-defense situations only, of course. This right here, use this at work, busting boxes, ice. Another option for self-defense if you had to. Don't really want to mess with that. So front right pocket still going. When I'm at work, normally, a lot of time this would be my knife blade, but when I'm at work cutting boxes a lot, nice not to tear up my nice expensive knife. Instead, just use box cutters, are cheap. This one, so from Milwaukee Fastback. This right here, Altoids 10. Nope, not for better smelling breath, but I don't like carrying chapstick because I feel like petroleum jelly, petrolata is much better. So Vaseline. So I keep it in there. And that carry a lot more. Paracord. Good to have a Hank paracord. And let's see what else we got in here. Oh, charger. Boom. Fold out. 20 watt, I believe. Yep, 20 watts. And then another lighter. This one makes crazy sounds, but it's really nice. And I like this kind of tip on them, just because this tip does a double arc over, and you can easily light things, and it's much more windproof. Not 100% windproof. Much better than a Zippo. That's all the pockets. Then, of course, I've got a gun belt. Nothing on that right now. Can't carry guns where I'm at and whatnot. Where I live, yeah. So I usually have Glock 19 here on the front. Carry that Glock 19 T-Rex arms holster down in there. And so I got a 15 plus 1 and then 17 rounds on the backup. And then left ankle, got mainly trauma gear. So ankle trauma gear on the left ankle. So you got, trauma shears. They can also seatbelt cutter, window brake, Sharpie, waterproof right in the rain pen. This right here, so like if you're wearing a hat and you're like, hey, I'm walking at night, whatever, want to go ahead and be able to have a light, go ahead and put your light on. Go ahead and go up on here on the bill, boom. The carabiner, you can obviously take that off, but it's there. So that's a nice little add-on. This one's a rechargeable one. It's got a few different options, including that strobe. Goes right there, no problem. And then let's see what else we got right here. So pop that back on it so I don't lose track of my gear. Also got hyphen vent seals, so chest seals, so front and back. Say someone got stabbed, you need one, but if they have, like, let's say it's a bullet hole going through the front and out the back, you want to go to have both front and back so that you can go ahead and seal them off. Keep them long working better. And then got C-locks, so got that right there to be able to pack wounds and help with clotting agents, which helps a little bit. Pressure is best always, though. But down in here, we got a backup USB-C connected battery for emergencies. Also got some Steri strips. Got some basic bandage stuff. A couple of alcohol wipes. Nothing too crazy. Some butterflies. Like nothing too psycho. Down in here, got some Vapo. That's a little stick thing. Looks like chapstick, but it's just like a Vicks Vapo. Not the rub, but just a smelling one. Comes in handy. Allergy season. Nasal pharyngeal airway. Also got some gel to go with that. Got a couple things of Narcan that I repackaged to make them smaller. So they're down in there. Always best to have 2 doses for that for emergencies. I'll tell you, if you got mouth pain, anything like that going on, really sucks. So oral antisgel, however they say this one, I don't know. Point band, it's got benzocaine, 20%. Basically, it's your oral gel. Cat tourniquet, and that takes care of the left ankle. So there's that. And the right ankle, since I have that came from work, had the Milwaukee Fastback on me, I go ahead and move my nicer knife down here. So I've got that right here. Got some tarred bank line, number 36, I think, off the top of my head. So tarred bank line, a little bit of hank of that. Some iPhone connector, a USB-C connector, another USB-C connector that's longer. Jump in over here. We have, down in here, I've got some Dramamine, little, looks like chapstick too, but it's Dramamine. And down over here, got liquid bandages, and then down in here, I've got some plumber's tape, which is for leak on a pipe or whatever, right? But you could use it on other things in emergencies if you needed to. But definitely it'll go ahead and really have a strong adhesive, and it'll stop leaks. So temporarily works really well. Got in here also a rechargeable battery bank. That's good to have. Got $100 in cash down in there. Got my Altoids 10. So this one, as you can see, it's definitely used. So we got that. We got the money. That's what that plumber's tape looks like for the pipes, for emergencies. This right here, the Altoids 10, whole nother level of stuff going on in here too. Got some more cash. I always keep this. You can go ahead and do so much with this, from making char cloth, which is what I've done in the past with this one, to I've got just a couple salt packets, a backup lighter, some duct tape, a couple feet of that, some copper wire, some super glue stuff, more little tiny dice, backup memory cards because I'm also a photographer. I got some Wissy wipes, which are a paper towel that fold out. I got some fat wood in there, got a sailcloth needle, got some push pins, got some hair, like the hair tie wrapping around it, got all kinds of little stuff that adds up. A lot of the time I'm amazed at how much over the years you need to go ahead and grab something random when you don't expect it. Got guitar picks because they made I think it's like a kind of wax something whatever coating, so they actually work good for starting fires and whatnot. Like I said, some cash, 20s and 10s, just $100 there, some more in the Altoid 10. And then let's see, finishing up over here, we have another one of those tubes. So the one that I had over in here, this one actually has tools in it. It's got a mini ratchet, works out good. Actually came in big last week when I had a problem with my car, and out of all the amazing tools that I keep in my vehicle, surprise, for whatever reason, I couldn't fit anything in there except this. And so I had that, and I was able to get my hand back in, change out some of the cylinders I needed to adjust, replace spark plugs, but more so I had issues. And then I've got tons of different little bits and extension, all kinds of stuff in there. Mainly I went through and I hand-picked from kits which ones, like for my weapons, for other basic things that pop up, as well as just everyday stuff. So I say tons, I've only got like 8, but it's the ones that I need the most often. But it came in really handy with the cylinders. I ended up changing the coils, and it worked out good. But while I was back there, got it all knocked out. And the last thing here is instead of having just a Cat 6, a Cat 6 tourniquet, I went ahead and also got one of these. This one, a little bit different setup here, but you take it out of the wrap and everything, you can go ahead and use this. This is a SWAT T tourniquet off the top of my head. I can never remember the names of anything these days. But nice things about these is it gives you little reminders as you go. It'll fit different sizes, works to get down nice and small and tight, and fits in this kit all right. So that's pretty much everything on my person. At any given time, I can't think of much else. And then, of course, whatever you're wearing is important, and then having a good change of clothing in the vehicle, especially if you make quick trips somewhere, like we're thinking, I'm comfy in my vehicle, and don't factor in the weather. Not usually the best idea. Yeah, other than that, the only other thing I might back and forth with, because I have a hat on me, I'm not too worried about headlamp. I always have one in my EDC bag anyways, if not 2, generally 1, but sometimes 2. So that's another thing. Always have that stuff, water, whatnot nearby. But as far as on my person, this is what I'm rolling with right now. Typical day. This is a work day, so that's why, once again, no gun. Don't have, where's my clinch pick? Should be right here too, next to the gun. Yep. So the other thing I would normally have too would be next to where the gun's sitting down in here, be a clinch pick, sits down in the inguinal crease, and I'm able to go ahead and still get my hand out. And it's dull on one side, which helps as far as depending on what state you're in, right? But then if you're pinned, you can still go ahead and get this out, slide it out, and then you can create space. Very nice. Once again, where I'm working right now, that technically it's not really allowed. So I've got other options, it is what it is. I think that's everything for now. Hope everyone's having a great day. And hey, look at that. 14:54 and counting. We'll stop it at 15. See you later.